Alright. Is this thing rolling? It is rolling. So, this is Craig, also known as Mountain Mick. I'm just doing a quick hack video on car stuff real quick. I can't see myself, so I don't know how I'm squared up here, but that's not really important. What is important is what I'm trying to show here today. And that is this corrosion on the battery of my father's vehicle. Now, this stuff happens after you've had a battery for a while. Let's see what the date on this thing is. I don't see the sticker where they usually mark it. Oh, there it is, way down on the side. It's August of 23 is on that sticker down there. You're just going to have to trust me. August of 23, so that's going to make this one right around 2 years old, which is not super old for a battery, but here in North Carolina, we have hot to cold weather, and he probably got this one in Florida, so it's been through some stuff. Alright, so how am I going to get rid of this stuff? I don't have a wire brush with me at the moment. I have one in the house. We'll fix that later. And I don't have any of the fancy battery corrosion remover stuff that you get from Walmart. But what I do have is something that I always keep in the garage. Something that I've known for years works great on this, and it also works great on a lot of other stuff. And let's see if any of you guessed it. You see that? This is some flat Coca-Cola. I'm not even sure it's Coke. It might be knockoff Sam's Club Sam Cola. That's not really what I'm after here. The point is, it will work either way. So I'm going to use the straw to put my finger on the end and get a little bit of it, and watch what happens here. We're going to take it and just dribble some of it on this corrosion here. And you will see the Coca-Cola, or ghetto cola as it may be, does a really magical job. Oh, let's dribble some more. You can be pretty liberal with it. It doesn't matter. I just wanted to use a little bit to show you guys how effective it is. See all that on the side there? Watch this. Just get it a little wet with the Coke. Oh my goodness, see how it's just flaking off out of the way now? Beautiful. So basically, you take a little bit of soda and put it on these bad boys, and then maybe a little bit of water. Don't even really matter if you leave it sticky or if you don't. It's really more of a chemical reaction type thing. The alkali has escaped from the nickel and the other items inside the electrolyte in the battery that make it stay charging and charge up. Look at that, it's almost copper over here again. So what we're going to do is polish that up, even with a little bit of a paper towel, good brush. Watch this, this one's caked. Watch what happens. I missed a little bit. Let me get some fresh. Now, good thing, do not drink out of this once you do this, because you will get battery acid in your mouth. That is no bueno. Let's see, watch what happens here. If you guys are seeing that, but it really does a great job just washing this stuff right off of there. It'll slowly start to break down more. The Coca-Cola breaks it down in there. Gets hold of it real good. Look at this on the back here. We'll get that too. Oh yeah. There we go. So I'm just going to douse them both down with a good liberal splashing of the soda here. There is nothing special about this soda. It's actually a day or two old. I forgot it in the refrigerator while I was drinking some others. But all I've been doing since we came out here to this battery is dribbling a little bit of soda on all the places where that horrible corrosion blue fuzzy stuff comes up. And as you can see, just from a few minutes of sitting in this stuff, look at the first one that we started on. Look at that baby. It is back almost to looking shiny new copper, and all we did was put a little on it. We haven't even used any real elbow grease yet or anything like that. So what you're going to do, I'm only going to have a paper towel on me at the moment to do this with, but what you're normally going to do is get yourself a wire brush. Wire brush will get all of this stuff cleaned up good. I don't want to leave any of this stuff on the battery here. I'm going to do my best to wipe it down. I don't want it to be a sticky mess under the hood for anybody, including myself or my dad. And we don't want to invite a bunch of bugs to come live in our car, which they will undoubtedly do if we leave a whole bunch of tasty sugar and corn syrup up here for them to come tack. So let's not do that. But as you can see, it wipes right off when you've got the Coke on there. It does a really good job of just wiping straight off of there. So this is just another little automotive hack that I've been using for years. It's nothing special. Most mechanics know about this. If they don't, they do now. It's an old school trick that I learned from my grandfather and many grease monkeys of the old days time. But it is just as effective in modern times as it was back then. And look at that. We've got this one looking almost brand new again. Just a little bit of crud around it there from before, but man, those things cleaned up nicer. You can also use an old discarded toothbrush to clean this stuff up a little better. But anyway, if you're living in a place where you're getting corroded batteries and you got a little spare flat soda laying around, that's the way to hook it up. That's going to be all for me today on this one. MOUNTA1NM1CK Mechanics out of here.